Okay, well, where am I right now? This is the main entrance of the Piedmont Park, um, which is pretty much close by here. This is the main entrance that we used to walk in, and then to the right of the park is where we used to play soccer here. And like I said, now we also played at the back or the main field, which is just behind the restroom here and next to this building, which is pretty much used now for public events like marriage ceremonies and also some other great ceremonies here. Well, this is the main entrance to Piedmont, but there's also another small entrance which is close to now 10th Street. We also played there. I'll be heading there shortly. Again, this is your host, Mr. Jana, the host of the JFTV. I thank you all for tuning in. Okay, well, this is now here the pretty much by the entrance of the Piedmont Park, and this place here represents one of the places that we used to come and play soccer here with so many individuals here at this park. We played soccer here over 10 years here with good friends, and like I said earlier, I will try to mention some of those names of those individuals that I played here. Uh, we played here for over 10 years and established a very strong relationship, and it went to a level that we pretty much now became family members. At this location here, every day, almost pretty much, we will meet here at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then play soccer for about 2 hours, or even for more than 2 hours. Um, and towards the other end, which is going to be the main field, which I'll be covering shortly, that is also some of the areas that we will play. Well, who are those individuals that we played soccer here with? At this park here, I was honored and I was pleased to play with so many individuals here whom I met in this park here. And among them here include a good friend, Mr. Howard. I know he's an older gentleman, but we used to play with Howard here almost every day. Another individual that I remember here is Brazil. Brazil used to be here. And of course, a good friend of mine, Buba Sankare, also, we've been playing here for quite a while here. Zondi. Zondi is originally from Zambia, and of course, my cousin also is a Cham, who is now pretty much now living in Indiana. Used to join us here at this park. We used to play soccer. All right. Shortly, I will go to the major field there. That is the main one where we used to meet and then divide ourselves in groups and then play soccer here just to keep ourselves healthy, but try to also stay healthy here emotionally. Okay. Well, shortly now I'll be going to the main park here. All right, and this is the uh, one of the major routes here of the park here. As soon as you enter the park to the right, where people walk around, and that's going to zoom here. That is where the restroom of the park is, and right that building now is a building that pretty much now house events now for people who probably maybe events like marriage ceremonies or some other important events here. And then behind it here, this is pretty much a small lake here, which is next to the building. Next to the building here is a small lake, and if you go to the left now, this is the main entrance now, or the major park here, where we used to play soccer here. Well, it used to be pretty much folks from every part of the world now. Folks from the United States here, people from Europe, Germany. We play with folks from Brazil, Jamaica, from the Gambia, Senegal, people from Guinea, folks like Timbaland, who was actually who came from Nigeria used to play here. Uh, there are folks from Zambia, from Ethiopia. I won't be able to name everybody here, but we used to play with folks here who pretty much come from every part of the world. Well, this is your host, Mr. Janga, with the Janga JF TV. We'll get closer now to the soccer field, and then from there we're going to cover the other areas of the park here. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm still here at Piedmont Park here, which is located in Midtown, which is pretty much now close to downtown Atlanta. It's a portion of the city that is referred to as Midtown. And this area here, now to the left of it now is a baseball field. But this is also a region here that we used to meet and put our cones around here and play soccer here. Well, folks that we play with, like I said, pretty much folks from every part of the universe. And some of the people that I pretty much remember include also Henry. Henry is from Atlanta. He used to play here with us. There's another individual called Mr. Owen. Owen was at some point now in Guinea, volunteering there to make a difference in the life of the people here. Besides Dundee, like I said, Esa also played here. Brazil, there's another gentleman that we used to nickname or we used to call Tiger. Tiger used to play with us here too in downtown, in Piedmont. Okay, all right, now this field here now is pretty much seems like a baseball field now, but the time we used to play here, it was not a baseball field, but this was pretty much now a regular field which we transform or change now to a soccer field. We just walk in here with our cones and then place our cones pretty much everywhere here and then continue exercising here until 6 p.m. here. All right. Okay. Now, and if you this section here, this is the portion of the major soccer field here, which we used to spend a good amount of time playing here. At this park, we used to say ourselves now, pretty much create a two-group team, 11 each team, and then play here until like 6, 7 p.m. Like to the back of the park is where the festivals normally take place now, and it's a place that pretty much house or holds large or very, very huge festivals. Okay, all right. Well, if you like, you can see right now there are folks here playing soccer here. It's the same thing that we used to do. Pretty much come here with our cones and then divide ourselves into a couple of groups and then play here just to have fun, but also to keep our bodies now in good shape. This is Piedmont Park, and it's one of the biggest parks now in Atlanta. And like I said, it is pretty much now located at Midtown. Well, this is your host, Mr. Janga with JFTV, and I decided to bring to you today this episode here, which is just an episode that I decided to do just to cover Piedmont Park, a place in Atlanta where I also spend a good amount of my time here. Like I said, we used to play at this park almost every day a week, every day for 7 days, and we've been playing here for almost over 10 years. Folks that I met here, like I said, pretty much now became family members. Like I said, Howard was one of those who played here. Zondi from Zambia, is Tiger, Buba Sankare. I know those of them who are pretty much now following up this documentary here now. I'm sending my greetings to you all. Well, this is a good portion of the park where I spend much of my time here. I will try to see if I can get to the other side, which is close to 10th Street, and then that would conclude this documentary here. Well, this is your host, Mr. Jama, covering here the Piedmont Park. I thank you all for tuning in. And again, to my viewers, particularly those whom I used to play with here, Uh, this is special greetings to you all. People like Timberland. Timberland is from Nigeria. Zondi from Zambia. Mr. Henry was actually he's from Atlanta. Owen is from Atlanta here. And Tendong Song at some point played here, but briefly. I also play with my folks from the High Regency Atlanta. We came here for a departmental game or for an outing. But definitely spent a good amount of time here at this park here. To all those who are viewing this, particularly the ones that I played with, again, greetings to you from Mr. Jahan, and I hope that you all are doing well. I'm going to go to the area by 10th Street, which is also one of the areas that we did spend much of our time. Thanks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is your host, Mr. Janga, the host of the JFTV, and I welcome you to this episode here, which is Piedmont Park. I decided to uh, cover Piedmont here, or to make a documentary now on this park, because this is a place in Atlanta where I spend a good amount of time in my times here in Atlanta, Georgia here. Like I said, we've been playing soccer here at this park here for over a decade, uh, during which every day I can say for the week we will gather here, and this is also one of the areas now where we've been pretty much meeting here and then get our cones together and divide ourselves into groups and then play soccer. Folks who are great individuals, people like Mr. Howard. Well, of course, I cannot name them without naming Howard. Howard have been playing here for many years. Well, also Sehu Jeng, Sehu, a good friend, also joined us here once he also came to Atlanta. He used to play with us here, Sehu Jeng, and good number of folks whom I know would probably wondering why I'm not mentioning their names. I just can't remember everybody that I play with here, but it was definitely a lot of folks. Kosovo, yeah, there was a gentleman also named Kosovo, I believe. He was from Europe. He also used to play here. Like I said, we play with folks from every part of the world here. People from Germany, people from England, every corner of this universe. You can pretty much now name a place or a country, and there used to be a person from that country who we play with here. People from Egypt, we used to play here. And like I said, Ethiopia, Somalia, people from Mexico here, from Colombia, you can name the list here, and we definitely were bonded here, or we were joined together now, or we were connected by this wonderful game here called soccer. Right, well, for now, there are still people playing in the park, but it doesn't seems to be any of them playing right now. Some of the folks that I used to play here. Now I will go to the other side here, close to 10th Street, and then that would conclude this documentary here. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Jama, the host of the JFTV, and now I present to you this episode here, which is just on Piedmont Park. Well, like I said here, now this is the section of the park which is very close to 10th Street, and it is also one of the fields here or the grounds where we used to come and play soccer here. Like I said, I came back here to this park and make a documentary now of it because of the number of years that we spent playing soccer here in this field. Well, also we used to be joined by a couple of ladies too. Quite frankly, I cannot remember their names, but they also were one of the ladies who always come to this park here and also play soccer with us here. Well, I just left the central part of the park, which is the main soccer field. But like I said now, during the 10 years time that we play soccer here, we pretty much now practically in every portion of this park here. Well, I played with folks from different part of the world here. Like I said, I cannot remember everyone, but definitely folks from the Gambia, from Senegal. Of course, we play with folks from Colombia, from Mexico, Europe, any part of the universe, you name it, we play soccer with them here. Well, Howard is around, and like I said now, for those who are not familiar with Atlanta, this is considered now uh, Midtown here. This is a great place. It's a very nice area here, and if you're new to the city now, it is considered Midtown, and it's just a little bit after downtown, very close to downtown, but it's considered now Midtown. Like I said, this is one of the biggest parks here in Atlanta, and it do host now so many big events here during the year round. So many festivals do take place here, pretty much now at the back of this area where I am at here. Well, this is your host, Mr. Jaha, with the JFTV. I'll be back here probably, and maybe to find ways to speak to some of the folks whom I really spend a good amount of time with at this great park here. Wonderful individuals who just happen to be friends, and I can say become family members now because we were simply connected by this soccer game right here at this wonderful Piedmont Park. Well, presented to you by Mr. Janga. I'll be back here shortly. I thank you all for tuning. Okay, this is where I am parking the vehicle, and this is Piedmont Street, and it's also close here, and it's the intersection of Piedmont and 12th Street here. Well, normally though, when we come out here, we can pretty much park here, or when we zoom, if you go to the other side here, this is also somewhere where we used to also park right here. It's a gentleman here that normally rent his bikes here. People can come in here and then rent a bike and then drive it. Behind here also, okay, behind here also, people are allowed to park their vehicles here. We used to come here and then park, and then once we park, then we walk to the park here and then play soccer here. Again, this is your host, Mr. Jah, the JFTV. I thank you all for tuning in, and greetings to all the folks that I used to play with here.